Over 60 and struggling to sleep through the night? You're not alone. Countless seniors wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering what went wrong. Maybe you had just a small glass of water before bed, thinking it was healthy, keeping yourself hydrated, flushing your body, and maintaining balance. But here's the surprising truth. Plain water at night may actually be the reason you can't stay asleep. Think about it. Water by itself doesn't calm your nerves. It doesn't warm your body so you feel cozy and ready for rest. And it certainly doesn't provide essential nutrients like magnesium, glycine, or tryptophan, the very building blocks your brain and muscles need to drift into deep, natural sleep and stay there until morning. Instead, that water goes straight to your bladder. And after 60, your bladder isn't what it used to be. It becomes more sensitive, signaling much sooner than before. Even a few sips can trigger that time to get up message, pulling you right out of precious deep sleep. And once you're awake, you know how frustrating it can be to settle back down. But here's the good news. You don't need to stop drinking at night. The solution is much simpler. You just need to switch to the right kind of drink. Now, let's take a closer look at why plain water becomes such a problem as we age. During the day, water is essential. It keeps your joints moving, your digestion regular, and your cells hydrated. But at night, it doesn't provide anything that helps your body rest. It doesn't relax the nervous system, it doesn't help your muscles release tension, and it doesn't encourage melatonin production, the hormone that signals your brain it's time to sleep. On top of that, your body itself changes after 60. The hormone that helps you hold fluids overnight, called vasopressin, naturally declines. That means the water you drink moves through your system faster than before, waking your bladder more. Quickly add to that the natural decline in melatonin, and you have a recipe for restless nights, bathroom trips, broken sleep cycles, and a body that struggles to settle back down. So while plain water seems harmless, at night it often does more harm than good. But here's the encouraging part. The issue isn't drinking, it's what you drink. Instead of skipping fluids completely, which can leave you dehydrated and uncomfortable, you can switch to smarter, nutrient-rich drinks that actually work with your body. These bedtime drinks provide what water cannot: magnesium to ease muscle tension, glycine to calm the brain, boost melatonin, and plant compounds that gently reduce stress hormones. Together, they help your body shift from alertness into rest mode, keeping you asleep longer and waking you up more refreshed. And here's something most people don't realize. The right drink doesn't just sit in your stomach. It hydrates your cells in a balanced way and avoids triggering your bladder. Too soon, that means you're not only falling asleep faster, but you're staying asleep longer. And the best part, you don't need much. Just a small, warm cup, taken at the right time, can make all the difference. You don't need to overwhelm your bladder, and you don't need to rely on sleeping pills that leave you groggy. With just this small, thoughtful change, you can finally give your body the natural support it needs to rest deeply again. In just a moment, I'll share the 5 bedtime drinks that have been shown to help older adults sleep more deeply, wake up less often, and feel noticeably more refreshed, sometimes after just a single night. And I'll let you in on a little secret. The number 1 drink on the list doesn't just help you sleep, it also supports collagen, muscle repair, and can leave your legs feeling lighter by morning. So stay with me until the very end, because these drinks are simple, natural, and could transform your nights starting tonight. And before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Have you discovered a bedtime drink that helps you sleep better? Share it in the comments below. Your tip could be exactly what someone else needs to finally get the deep rest they've been waiting for. All right, let's begin with the number 5. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. If you're looking for a cozy, gentle way to quiet your mind before bed, a small cup of warm almond milk may be just what your body needs. Many people assume that only cow's milk can help promote sleep, but after 60, when digestion can become more sensitive to lactose, almond milk is often a much gentler and more effective choice. So what makes almond milk so powerful for sleep? It contains 2 key nutrients, magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium is nature's relaxer. It helps calm your nervous system by slowing down overstimulated nerve activity. This makes your muscles feel looser and your mind less restless. Tryptophan is an amino acid your body uses to produce serotonin. At night, serotonin is then converted into melatonin, the sleep hormone, that signals your brain it's time to rest deeply. In fact, one study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found that adults who drank almond milk twice a day for just 2 weeks increased their deep sleep time by more than 20 minutes and woke up fewer times during the night. That's a meaningful difference. When you're craving uninterrupted rest, the best way to prepare it is simple. Warm about 120 to 150 milliliters of unsweetened almond milk. Always choose the plain version with no added sugar. Or flavors, sip it slowly about an hour before bed. If you'd like, you can add a tiny pinch of cinnamon. Cinnamon not only adds flavor, but can also support gentle overnight circulation. Almond milk may look simple, but it works on 2 levels: calming your nervous system and supporting your body's natural sleep rhythm. If you've never tried it, tonight could be the perfect place to start. Number 4, chamomile tea. Now, maybe you prefer tea over milk. If so, chamomile tea is one of the most trusted and time-tested sleep remedies in the world. You don't always need strong sleeping pills to reset your body. Sometimes all it takes is a small, warm cup of this calming herbal tea. Chamomile contains a natural plant compound called apigenin. This flavonoid binds 2 special GABA receptors in your brain, the same receptors that regulate tension, anxiety, and your natural sleep-wake cycle. When apigenin connects with these receptors, your brain activity slows down, your heart rate steadies, and your nervous system gently shifts into rest mode. Many people notice their eyelids feeling heavier, their thoughts quieting, and their breathing becoming slower within minutes of drinking chamomile. In a 2015 clinical study published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing, women over 65 who drank chamomile tea every night for 2 weeks reported major improvements in their sleep. They fell asleep faster, woke up less often, and more than 80% said their sleep felt deeper and more refreshing. To prepare it, steep 1 chamomile tea bag in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Then let it cool to a warm, comfortable temperature. Sip it about 45 minutes before bed. If you like, you can add a slice of ginger or a drop of natural vanilla for flavor, but avoid honey or sugar if you're watching your blood sugar. If your mind tends to stay busy at night, replaying the day's worries or planning tomorrow's tasks, chamomile may be the drink that helps you finally let go and rest. Number 3, lightly warmed coconut water. Now let's move to something a little less common, but surprisingly effective: lightly warmed coconut water. At first, it might sound unusual. Most of us think of coconut water as a refreshing summer drink, not something for bedtime, but when used properly, it can actually help older adults sleep soundly through the night. The secret lies in its natural mineral content. Coconut water provides potassium, magnesium, and a touch of sodium electrolytes that steady your nerves, relax your muscles, and regulate the smooth muscle contractions in your bladder. This balance can prevent those sudden nighttime urges that wake you up. One study in the Journal of Sleep Disorders Research found that older adults with lower potassium levels experienced almost 30% more bathroom trips during the night compared to those with balanced electrolytes. When their potassium and magnesium levels were restored, their sleep improved in just 1 week. But here's the key: you have to use coconut water correctly. Don't drink it cold, and don't drink it right before bed. Cold liquid can chill your body and delay sleep, while drinking too late may still trigger your bladder. The best way is to dilute about 100 to 120 milliliters of fresh coconut water with a little warm water. Sip it slowly after dinner, at least an hour before bed. You can even add a slice of fresh ginger to boost warmth and aid digestion if you often wake up with restless legs, cramps, or sudden urges to use the bathroom despite drinking very little. Coconut water may help calm those triggers and let you sleep more peacefully. Number 2, golden milk with black pepper. Next, let's talk about a drink that not only helps you rest, but also lowers stress hormones: golden milk with a touch of black pepper. Golden milk is made with turmeric, a spice many people already know for its anti-inflammatory benefits. But what's less known is that turmeric contains curcumin, a compound that can actually regulate your body's stress system. Specifically, it calms the HPA axis, the link between your brain, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands. When this system is overstimulated, cortisol, your main stress hormone, stays too high at night, and when cortisol is elevated, your heart rate stays up, your brain stays alert, and melatonin production is delayed. The result? You toss and turn. Instead of drifting off, adding a pinch of black pepper makes a huge difference. Black pepper contains piperine, a natural compound that increases curcumin absorption by up to 8 times. Combined with warm milk, this golden drink can quickly soothe your nerves, lower stress, and prepare your brain for deep sleep. In fact, a 2019 study in phytotherapy research showed that adults who took curcumin each night for 4 weeks lowered their cortisol levels by 23%, while improving both deep sleep and overall sleep quality, confirmed by brain scans. To make golden milk, mix about half a teaspoon of turmeric powder with a small pinch of black pepper into 150 milliliters of warm milk. Almond, walnut, or oat milk all work well. Sip it slowly, about an hour before bed. Don't make it too strong and avoid drinking it on an empty stomach. Golden milk doesn't just support sleep, it also reduces nighttime inflammation, eases joint stiffness, and helps your body recover. You rest. If stress or soreness has been keeping you awake, this may be the drink that finally calms both body and mind. Number 1, warm gelatin or diluted bone broth. And now we come to the most powerful drink of all, warm gelatin or diluted bone broth. Many people think of these only as joint support, but in reality, they are also among the best natural sleep aids, especially for seniors. The secret is an amino acid called glycine. Glycine is a calming compound that helps slow your heart rate, gently lower your core body temperature, and increase the slow brain waves needed for deep, dreamless sleep. Unlike sleeping pills, which force drowsiness, glycine helps your body transition naturally into rest. In a study published in Neuropsychophoracle, just 3 grams of glycine taken before bed helped older adults fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling clearer and more refreshed in the morning. Gelatin powder is one of the richest sources of glycine. Simply dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin into about 120 milliliters of warm water. Stir until fully dissolved and sip it 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If you prefer bone broth, choose a low-sodium version. Warm it gently, don't make it too thick, and drink it on its own for best absorption. The benefits go far beyond sleep. Both gelatin and bone broth are packed with collagen-building nutrients that support your joints, muscles, and skin while you sleep. This means you don't just wake up more rested, you may also notice less stiffness, lighter legs, and better recovery in the morning. If you've tried other methods but still wake up tired, gelatin or bone broth could be the missing piece. For many seniors, this simple bedtime drink has restored the peace of a full night's rest. So those are the 5 bedtime drinks that can make a real difference. Warm almond milk, chamomile tea, lightly warmed coconut water, golden milk with black pepper, and warm gelatin or bone broth. Each one works in its own way, but all of them provide nutrients your body needs to relax, restore, and hold sleep more deeply. Now, you might be thinking, these drinks sound wonderful, but won't drinking anything at night just send me running to the bathroom? That's a very reasonable concern, and the truth is, it all depends on how you drink them. With the right approach, you can enjoy the benefits without the interruptions. Let's walk through a few simple but powerful guidelines to make these bedtime drinks work for you. 1. Keep it small, quality over quantity. The biggest mistake people make is drinking too much, thinking more liquid means better results. But when it comes to sleep, the opposite is true. You don't need a full glass or a big mug. Around 100 to 150 milliliters, about half a cup, is usually the perfect amount. This gives your body just enough nutrients to relax without overloading your bladder. For example, 1 teaspoon of gelatin in warm water, half a cup of almond milk, or a small mug of chamomile tea is plenty. Remember, these drinks are about the nutrients they deliver, not the volume of liquid. Drinking more won't deepen your sleep. It will only make you wake up earlier. 2. Timing is everything. Don't wait until you're already under the covers to sip your drink. By then, it's too late. Your body hasn't had time to digest and absorb it. Instead, make it part of your evening wind-down routine. The best window is about 60 to 90 minutes before bed. That way, your body has time to process the drink, your bladder has time to empty one last time, and your nervous system can settle into rest mode. Think of it as a small ritual. Enjoy your drink, brush your teeth, use the bathroom, then head to bed with an empty bladder and a calm mind. 3. Choose drinks that nourish, not just hydrate. Plain water hydrates, but it doesn't nourish at bedtime. What you need are nutrient-rich drinks that actively work with your body. Thicker drinks, like almond milk, golden milk, or gelatin-based drinks, are especially helpful because they deliver calming nutrients while also holding water inside your tissues. Instead of rushing straight to your bladder, if you're trying tea or coconut water, enjoy them a little earlier. Ideally, before 7 o'clock p.m. That gives your body plenty of time to use the minerals without disturbing your sleep. 4. Train your bladder with routine. Here's something many people don't realize. Your bladder has a kind of memory. If you go to the bathroom at the same time each night, your body begins to adapt to that pattern. Over time, this training can help your bladder hold fluids more comfortably through the night. So, create a simple routine. Finish your bedtime drink, relax for a bit, use the bathroom one last time, and then head to bed. The consistency itself signals your body that it's time for deep rest. 5. Sip slowly, breathe deeply. How you drink matters just as much as what you drink. Don't gulp it down quickly. Sip it slowly over 10 to 15 minutes. This gives your body time to absorb the nutrients gently, without shocking your bladder with a sudden rush of fluid. As you sip, breathe deeply and evenly. Treat it like part of your relaxation process. This simple act of slowing down tells your brain and body the day is done. It's safe to rest. 6. Test one drink at a time. Everyone's body reacts differently. What works beautifully for one person may not work the same way for another. That's why it's best to try one drink at a time for at least a few nights. For example, start with almond milk for a week. Notice how you feel. Do you fall asleep faster? Do you stay asleep longer? Then, next week, try chamomile tea. This way, you'll discover which drink works best for your unique body without guessing or mixing too many changes at once. By following these simple guidelines, keeping your portion small, timing it right, choosing nutrient-rich drinks, sticking to a routine, sipping slowly, and testing one at a time, you'll give yourself the best chance of sleeping soundly without interruptions. And now that you know the how-to of bedtime drinks, let's talk about something even more important: reassurance. Because after 60, sleep really can feel more complicated. But that doesn't mean you're stuck with restless nights forever. After 60, sleep can sometimes feel more complicated than it used to be. Hormones shift, the bladder becomes more sensitive, and even small changes in routine can throw off the body's natural rhythm. Many people begin to feel like restless nights are simply part of aging, something they have to accept. But here's the truth: you don't have to settle for poor sleep. With just a few thoughtful adjustments, like the drinks we've discussed, your nights can feel completely different. You can fall asleep more easily, stay asleep longer, and wake up with the refreshing energy you thought was gone for good. Remember, it's not about drinking more, it's about drinking smarter. Plain water may not give you the calm and comfort your body needs at night, but these nutrient-rich bedtime drinks do. Magnesium helps relax your muscles. Glycine slows your heart rate and supports brain waves. For deep rest, tryptophan and plant compounds gently boost melatonin, guiding your body back into a healthy sleep cycle. These are natural supports that work with your body, not against it. And the beautiful thing is, results often come sooner than you expect. For some people, the change is noticeable after just one night. For others, it's a more gradual improvement over a week or two. Either way, you'll be giving your body the right tools to restore what aging has taken away. So, if you've been waking at 2 a.m., tossing and turning until sunrise, or relying on sleep aids that leave you groggy in the morning, don't lose hope. A small, warm cup of the right drink before bed could be the first step back toward the deep, peaceful rest you deserve. You've cared for your body all these years. Now it's time to care for your nights, too. So tonight, I encourage you to choose just one of these 5 bedtime drinks and give it a try. Don't feel pressured to change everything at once. Just one small step could be the start of better sleep and a better tomorrow. And here's what I'd love. After you try it, come back and share your experience in the comments. Did almond milk calm your nerves? Did chamomile quiet your thoughts? Did gelatin or bone broth help you wake up refreshed? Your story might be exactly what another person needs to finally enjoy a full night of rest. If you found this video helpful, please tap the like button. It really supports our channel, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Senior Lifeline and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly tips. Each week, we bring you simple, science-backed ways to protect your health, strengthen your body, and improve your daily life after 60. And before you go, don't stop here. On your screen right now, you'll see other videos that go hand in hand with what we talked about today. I know you'll find them just as valuable. Click on one of those next and keep learning with us, because at Senior Lifeline, we're here to walk alongside you every step, every night, every morning, helping you live with strength, comfort, and peace. Thank you for spending this time with us, and I'll see you in the next video.